Welcome to Wisdom and Wit.
Learning never exhausts the mind. Nothing strengthens authority so much as silence. The greatest deception men suffer is from their own opinions. Art is never finished, only abandoned. Tears come from the heart and not from the brain. I love those who can smile in trouble, who can gather strength from distress, and grow brave by reflection. There are three classes of people: those who see when they are shown, those who do not see. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so life well spent brings happy death. Poor is the pupil who does not surpass his master. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Being willing is not enough. We must do. Nature is the source of all true knowledge. She has her own logic, her own laws. She has no effect without cause nor invention without necessity. Iron rusts from disuse. Water loses its purity from stagnation. Even so does inaction sap the vigor of the mind. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. Time stays long enough for anyone who will use it. Well, I thought that I was learning how to live. I have been learning how to die. The human foot is a masterpiece of engineering and a work of art. A beautiful body perishes, but a work of art dies not. Why does the eye see a thing more clearly in dreams than the imagination when awake? Where there is shouting, there is no true knowledge. Marriage is like putting your hand into a bag of snakes in the hope of pulling out an eel. He who loves practice without theory is like the sailor who boards ship without a rudder and compass, and never knows where he may cast. He who is fixed to a star does not change his mind. Intellectual passion drives out sensuality. It's easier to resist at the beginning than at the end. Who sows virtue reaps honor. All our knowledge has its origins in our perceptions. Knowledge of the past and of the places of the earth is the ornament and food of the mind of man. I have offended God and mankind because my work didn't reach the quality it should have. In rivers, the water that you touch is the last of what has passed and the first of that which comes. So with present time. Water is the driving force of all nature. Blinding ignorance does mislead us. Oh, wretched mortals, open your eyes. Human subtlety will never devise an invention more beautiful. more simple or more direct than does nature, because in her inventions nothing is lacking and nothing is superfluous. The smallest feline is a masterpiece. You do ill if you praise, but worse if you censure what you do not understand. Men of lofty genius sometimes accomplish the most when they work least, for their minds are occupied with their ideas and the perfection of their conceptions, to which they afterwards give form. Nature never breaks her own laws. The natural desire of good men is knowledge. Where the spirit does not work with the hand, there is no art. Just as food eaten without appetite is a tedious nourishment, so does study without zeal damage the memory by not assimilating what it absorbs. Medicine is the restoration of discordant elements. Sickness is the discord of the elements infused into the living body. Painting is concerned with all the 10 attributes of sight, which are darkness, light, solidity and color, form and position, distance and propinquity, motion and rest. Our life is made by the death of others. The human bird shall take his first flight, filling the world with amazement, all writings with his fame, and bringing eternal glory to the nest whence he sprang. Life well spent is long. Time abides long enough for those who make use of it. Beyond a doubt, truth bears the same relation to falsehood as light to darkness. Anyone who conducts an argument by appealing to authority is not using his intelligence. He is just using his memory. He who wishes to be rich in a day will be hanged in a year. The senses are of the earth. The reason stands apart from them in contemplation. Every action needs to be prompted by a motive. Science is the captain, and practice the soldiers. Just as courage imperils life, fear protects it. You can have no dominion greater or less than that over yourself. I have always felt it is my destiny to build a machine that would allow man to fly. The function of muscle is to pull and not to push, except in the case of the genitals and the tongue.
Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, goodbye.